When I found the lump in April, I was scared. I didn't know who to tell, what to tell. I decided that I wouldn't tell a whole lot of people until I knew. But when I found that lump and it hurt, it didn't move, of course I did my own research. Who wouldn't? With Google and Facebook and everything else, I knew something was wrong. When I got the phone call after the biopsy to come into my doctor's office, I could just tell in the receptionist's voice that something was wrong. I immediately called my sister and I told her, I'm not going to be getting very good news. I really want you there with me. We walked into the little office where my doctor came in and sat on the counter, which I thought was very odd because he's very professional, very matter of fact. He sat there and said, I'm just gonna come out with it. You have breast cancer. I started crying. My sister called my mom and she said, Mom passed out on the phone. It was really scary for me because I knew something was wrong and now it was real. The surgeon came in and said, you have triple negative breast cancer. I had no idea what that was. I didn't even know there was a different type of breast cancer. I thought cancer was cancer. Triple negative is the most invasive and fast-moving cancer. For me, I didn't carry any of the genes. I have nobody in my family that has breast cancer. And since this cancer was so fast-moving, they had to act right away. I went and met my oncologist, and the first thing out of her mouth was, do you want kids? This was the second most painful part of my life. My husband and I were supposed to get married in August of 2015, and I thought I wanted kids right away. I wanted to start in September as soon as I could. I decided to get a shot every month to help preserve everything, so hopefully one day I'll have children. I quit both of my jobs. I put graduate school on hold. We moved into a new place where I didn't have to have stairs. I had to get rid of my dog. She was 90 pounds, a husky lab. She was too big for me. I couldn't give her the life that she deserved, and that was one of the hardest things because she was my child. I started chemo 2 weeks later. My family and friends came together and had a benefit for me in my honor. They had a cut-a-thon. Everybody in the community, hundreds of people showed up and got their hair cut, donated their time, money, efforts. We had raffle baskets. I married my best friend and the love of my life on August 29th, 2015, among hundreds of friends and family, way more than we expected. I felt great that day. I wasn't sick, I didn't have a headache, I wasn't sore. It was an amazing day for me. The pictures don't do it justice. It was an amazing day. A month after I was done with chemo, I had my mastectomy. And then 4 weeks later, I had an infection. I knew something was wrong. I knew that instinct was back. And I called my surgeon, went directly to his office, and he said I have to do emergency surgery. He had to open me up and take out vials and vials of infection. I then went into kidney failure. But I try to be so strong, and then some days I just have those days where I just break down because it's not easy for anybody. I feel like cancer has really robbed some of my life. I now sit here and looking back on the last 7 or 8 months, I cannot believe how far I've come, how far my family's come, and how many lives I've met because of cancer. And I think I have cancer for a reason, and one day I hope to help others in their journey and to help them get past cancer like I have. And honestly, I'm scared, but I know with the grace of God and with my family around, I'll make it through.
All right, I'm here with Allie and Les, and you just got to hear Allie's story. And Allie, I gotta tell you that I thank you for being so brave to share your story with all of us and allow us to be part of this. Les is with Tina's Angels, and none of this would have been possible without Les and your son Troy, who kind of put all this together and brought us together. And Les, if you don't mind me sharing, Tina's Angels was created and inspired by Les, your daughter, who battled with the breast cancer and lost her life to this. And I think that in memory of Tina, we've created this, and you created this organization.
That's right. Our son created it in memory of Tina, and they did this kind of a thing for Tina when she was going through this. They did fun things so that they could remember, and especially her family, remember her and get her mind off of the cancer.
Sure. Well, thank you very much for bringing us to Allie, and just a beautiful young lady who I can't say enough how brave you are. Allie, this is a small token of what SVG Motors and SVG Chevrolet was able to do through Tina's Angels, and we're praying for you.
I'm grateful that I can share my story with everybody, that I was connected with Tina's Angels as well as you, and I'm thankful every day to be alive.
So are we. And those of you that are sitting at home, keep in mind that this time of year is the time to be thankful for what we have, and if you haven't the ability to reach out, and on the screen here we've got Tina's Angels contacts to try and do a little something extra if you can to help, because there's a lot of people out there that need some help. And Tina's Angels is a wonderful organization that we feel strongly of partnering with, and look forward to future involvement as we go. Thank you.